All right, Ron Goodall, FightHype.com. I'm here with Steven Soko Nelson, aka Netflix, man. You know, how excited are you, man, to come back and fight on such a huge platform?
Man, I'm excited, but I have like a dark excitement. Like, I'm trying to be lively and like happy, but like people drag you down and make you like, I got some shit to prove.
You know, your fight with Diego Pacheco, I think you surprised a lot of people because, you know, Diego was this guy who was kind of marketed high, a young, talented kid, and ultimately at the end of the day, he took on essentially a huge challenge. And I was against all odds. You know, I'd be honest about it. I was against all odds, and no excuses, man. Like, I didn't get the victory. But I feel like if we ran it back, it'd be a whole different fight, especially with this training camp that we do going to Colorado versus doing it in Vegas like I did last time. But, you know, past is the past, things happen. And that's why I say I have a dark, like, vengeance to prove people, because, like, that's not the best display of Soko. And, you know, I got a lot to show people, and you know, I'm gonna bounce back. You know, a loss is a loss. You know, I take losses all my life in so many different areas. So, but I think you impressed a lot of people in moments because they saw kind of glimpses where certain things was certain.
Yeah, true boxing fans. You know, but it's those people who just, you know what I mean? They look at people who take a loss as they're not great athletes, and I'm a hell of an athlete. So,
you know, and I know you've been maintaining a certain weight for such a long time. Most athletes would have moved up at certain points at earlier times, and so for you to stay disciplined, and in this case, you're trying a different weight in this fight, if I'm not mistaken, or is that an error online?
Yeah, it's not an error, but it's not. So in boxing, if you don't fight exactly at 168, then it's considered the weight class above. And because it's not for a title, there's no point for me to make 168. So, you know, it's catch weight, you know, 170. So it's like same thing, but I get a 2-pound allowance. So it's still 168, but it's not right on.
But you're still going to be a super middleweight.
Yeah, I'll be super middleweight. It'd be the same. Ain't only 2 pounds ain't nothing, especially for somebody like me who, you know, I'm cutting 20, 30 pounds. So.
Yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, you look good. You know,
yeah, I'm ripped. I'm ready, man. I just gotta cut weight. That's it. We got 2 weeks, so fight week, I cut that weight off, make weight, get in the ring, whoop some ass, and I'm back to, you know, people, you know, put me back on that platform.
Well, I mean, it's not the fact that putting you back on a platform. I mean, it's crazy that you're on the platform. You're on Netflix, and
I am.
And in that sense, but I know that you're hunting down a world championship.
Yeah, I'm always hard on myself. You know, I'm always hard on myself. I don't look at where I'm at. I look at where I want to go, and that's the goal. And I got a ways to go, and I still got it. And you know, like I said, I started boxing late, 21, 37. Some people think it's old, but for me, I'm still young, and man, I got a lot to do. So it's gonna happen.
What do you know about your opponent going into this fight?
A lot of people look at the record, and his record is deceiving. You know, he's 12-4, but he's a tough guy. He's upset a couple guys. So, you know, people got to research. True boxing fans know, like, he's a tough opponent. Come forward, Cuban fighter, you know. So, he's a good boxer, but he come forward, too. So, imagine a boxer come forward. He's strong. So, yeah, I'm looking for a good fight, but I got the tools. You know what I mean? I got the tools.
My next couple of questions. I know you're not going to reveal it, but maybe a snippet. I know that you're not working on one, but you're working on 2 outfits for it. So,
but
and so, I mean, I know the one that you're making for yourself. Not saying the one you ain't working for Bud isn't special, but I think you posted a little bit on social media or spoke a little bit like this outfit's going to be a little bit meaningful. Compared to, I know that they're all a lot of fun.
I'll give you some hints though. I got a couple hints. So both our uniforms is based off of movies. For me, one day one of my coaches said, "Man, Steven, have fun in there, be yourself." And it made me think, like, I gotta get in there, not always so serious and want to fight. Like, have fun. So this uniform for me is gonna be more, you know, lively, energetic, and fun and funny. It's gonna be dope though.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be funny but dope.
Are they linked or completely two separate?
Two separate. It's completely two separate.
So I know that you came up with your concept, but with you and Terence, did he come to you or did you
No,
come to him?
I do. He trusts me. He give me the green light. Do what you want, bro. So I came up with the whole concept. It fits perfect for the fight. That's why I said it's meaningful, because it resonates with the fight and everything. It's not gonna be a typical, like, all the other black fighters come out with the sombrero and the white, green, and red. That's what y'all thinking, but no, not even.
The last one was dope because it kind of like had all the stripes and everything. Like, what was the concept behind that?
Well, his last uniform, it was king. It was a Kingsman uniform. It was an African Kingsman uniform, and you know, people call Bud the pound for pound king. So I wanted to resemble that, you know. So came out with the king uniform, you know, and it had like the medals, but the medals were all the belts in the weight in the 4-belt era, well 5 because the ring belt too. It had all the medals, kind of like military, but it was a Kingsman uniform.
My last question. I know it's very obvious. I mean, everyone is always constantly asking. You know, Terence is moving up in weight. You know, he's jumping up to 160. You know, some people thought the Madrimal fight was competitive, and seeing the fact that if he had not a dominant performance like the Spence fight in his last fight, or normally his welterweight fights, how is he going to jump to 168 and fight? So
yeah, people gotta understand, man. Like, every fight is different. There's so many perspectives and so many things that go on, and not to reveal everything, but that fight was that fight. This fight for Canelo, man, like, it's not fight night yet, but him moving up, people's gonna be surprised. Dude is not like, it's not like he's a small guy and he just put on a whole bunch of weight. Like, but he's a bigger frame. He always been bigger. He always had to cut down. He always had to cut down to them weights. So now he gets the difference from this fight is he won't have to cut down. He just go in the ring. You look at all this weights for all the other fights, it's 168, 170. So when he fought 154, he was like 170, 172 going in the ring. So he gonna go in there the same way this fight. He's strong, man. He's strong.
What's different in this sense? Because, like, I've seen you and Terence lightly spar. Well, I've seen
never. I don't say lightly.
No,
well,
I guess when I meant lightly, as in like I lightly saw it. As in I didn't see a bunch.
Man, me and Bud been sparring since I've been boxing. But even before I sparred, Bud always sparred bigger guys. You know, he's Lester Martinez and other heavyweights and light heavyweights and middleweights, wherever he can get, where he can get, man. And he always hold himself down. He always hold his ground, man. And people just don't know until they get in the ring. And they always say, just like Errol said, man, Bud Power is real. It's real, man. And it's like, people say what he can and shouldn't, couldn't, haven't been. Like, that's what makes people great. Anybody that's ever been great, they always did something that people didn't expect.
Right.
And that's going to be Bud. He's going to do something that nobody is expecting. A lot of people is expecting are real supporters, but a lot of people who's a doubter are going to be like, dang. Or they're going to come up with excuses like always.
Is the power different at the weight that he's at? Like, because the fact that
now I feel it. It's different. When we spar, it's a whole different. But now he got the power. He's always had power, but now it's a different power, man. And he still got the speed and the movement and agility is crazy, man.
So I know that the big concern people say is his hands may be fast, but the feet, do they match his hands?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His movement ain't nothing changed, man. They gonna see. they gonna see, man. And I wish it was September 12th right now. It'll be tomorrow. But we got 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks from tomorrow. Everybody gonna see. It's gonna be groundbreaking. It's gonna be something like spaceship landed on Earth. I'm telling you.
Well, look, I appreciate the time as always, and
I always appreciate you, man.
And you know, covering you, Terrence, everybody for it feels like a decade.
Yeah.
It might be a decade.
Yeah, it probably is.
You know, probably I'm sure you guys always had big dreams, but the fact that you and your bro fighting on Netflix, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
it's crazy because we used to talk about this stuff years ago, and it's like here now. It's like, dude, like it's crazy going from, you know, being a local star to like Bud walk around. People are like, oh my God, it's Terence Crawford. I got a funny story about that. So we were on the incline a couple weeks ago, and we're coming down the stairs after the incline, and somebody stopped and was like, oh my God, Terence Crawford and LeBron James.
Stop!
I said,
yo, chill out.
I mean, I ain't LeBron. And then once, but I was coming down the stairs, so I probably looked taller than him. But then once I come down the stairs, I came down too late. He said, oh, okay, you're not that tall. Thought you were LeBron James.
Hey, that's great though.
I was like, that was funny. We was dying, man. We was dying.
That's awesome, man. Yo, I gotta ask, off of those YouTube videos, you gotta get that third race with Boubacar.
Man, I know.
I
hey,
mean,
slow it down. They try. I was arguing like, so this is how the race went. The first time we raced, I took off fast, and then he didn't stop, so I won that one because he quit. Second time, we was neck and neck, but if you slow it down and pause it, I was ahead. I had my head, and they like, no. I'm like, no, dude, I won that one. Then the third one, we took off, and I kind of like hyperextended my knee. I was like, oh, I didn't stop because I'm like, we in camp. I'm not trying to hurt myself. So they gave him that one. So, but really, it's like we're 1-1 for him stopping. I'll stop. But that second one, y'all let me know. I'm telling you, go watch on YouTube. I won that one.
It was close.
I won that one.
It was close.
And I had just got done doing sprints. He didn't do no workout. So I'm telling you, if I was fresh, he told me, oh, I was sick. Man, whatever. And I worked out. So what that mean?
We gotta run it back, man.
And I'm heavier than him, and I'm still smoking.
And he's pretty tall too, man.
He's tall and lanky, and he's African. You know, Africans can run.
Well, look, man, I appreciate your time. And before I let you go, final predictions for you and your bro on how the fight goes, and where can they follow on social media?
Man, I see we gonna have a 4-0 week. I say week because Jamar Talley is fighting Thursday. Me, Lester, and Bud fighting Saturday. I feel like we're gonna wipe out the show, man. The way we train, man, I don't see nobody beating us. I don't see nobody beating us, man. I really don't. 4-0, man. 4-0.
Yeah. Clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
All right. Well, awesome. Where can they follow you on social media?
Man, follow me on Instagram, Steven Nelson Boxing, all one word. Twitter, SoCo Nelson. Facebook, Steven SoCo Nelson. And you want to follow somebody, I'm a real life renaissance man. You know what I mean? I do it all. And I'm still aspiring to do more. I'm always adding to the bucket of things I can do, man. I love trying new things and love mastering things. So check me out, follow me, and you won't be disappointed.